Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Montero, and I'm here with Marshal Hilton. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. You played the priest.
I did
You
play the priest.
you were packing big guns. How was that experience?
It was interesting. I've known Jesse Johnson, the director, for 20 years.
Yes, sir.
And I worked on his first movie, actually, in 98. And I've known him for a long time. We've been friends. And I get a text one day about a year ago, and I was actually at the shooting range working with some of my rifles. And
Yes,
I
sir.
get this text on my phone, and it says, I need a road-raging priest that sells guns. Producer will call you in 20 minutes. JJ for Jesse Johnson. I go, what? Okay. And sure as shit, I'm at the range, and there's all these guys firing off. It's really loud, right? And this phone call comes through, and it's one of the producers. And I go, hello! Everything's flying, right? She goes, where are you? I said, I'm at the gun range. I'm shooting my gun. Oh, well, we need a priest that sells guns. I said, yeah, I heard. We'll send you the contract. Okay, see ya. Click. That's how it happened.
And just like that, 20 minutes.
Just like that. That's how it happened.
So with that, what advice would you give to these young actors that are coming up and the demand of we need you now and that experience to be ready for it? How do you prepare for something like that?
Well, if you're on your game and you're working a lot and you have some chops, it's not a big deal. I think that the big lesson from it is that this business is not really so much about how good you are. It's the relationships that you have with people,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
I've done, 70, 80 movies, and I've worked with a lot of folks. And so if you do work and they like what you do, like in anything in life, they're going to say, hey, man, call him. And so you get a call direct from the guy that made the movie. I didn't audition for it.
Oh, yes, sir.
It's just a relationship that you have. So in the fight game, you're always on. You need relationships, managers, promoters, whatever. You're always on.
Yes, sir.
You're always on. And you never know who you're going to meet, And one day you meet a guy that brings you water on a set. 5 years later, he calls you up and says, hey, remember that movie you worked on? I got you that water. I got a part for you. I'm actually a director.
Wow.
Right? Shit like that happens in this town. That's what. Did I just say the bad word?
You can say the bad word. You're a gun packing priest. You can say the bad word.
Yeah. That was one of Jesse's guns. That's a vintage MP40 German. It's the real deal.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, and I was holding it, and Jesse goes, "Here's the gun you're going to use," and he puts it, and he goes, "Now don't pull." He wanted me to be cool. He didn't want me to mess with his girl. That was the real deal.
Oh man. And how was it working with Jesse V. Johnson? How was that experience?
I've wanted to work with him for a long, long time, and it just never worked out. I'm working on something. He's working on something. It was just amazing to get a call from JJ out of the blue. I hadn't talked with him for a year or two. And him saying, dude, come and help me out. I want you to do this. And I said, oh, absolutely. No problem. It was one day. Doesn't matter. It's Jesse Johnson.
Yes, sir. It was a great film. I love the film. It was a funny film.
It's good,
and
isn't it?
yeah, your whole character you don't even have to try to be funny. It just is effortless.
We got the funniest laugh, I think, in the movie when Lewis called me a pedo.
Yeah, oh,
Pedo.
For sure.
Hey, what?
I saw that. Yes, you're right. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I think he improv that. I don't think that was in. I think he just went off the top on that one.
It was a great experience being here. It was a great experience meeting you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for taking your time to interview.
Yeah.
And best of luck in your continued career. And it's an honor to be here in Santa Monica, California.
Oh, well, hey, welcome. It's good to
thank
have
you,
here,
thank you,
okay?
thank you, sir. Thank
And
you.
these are all your fans in London? Is that where this is?
Oh, this is all over the world,
Oh,
sir.
well, shake your hands and protect yourself at all times.
Thank you very much, sir.